Okay, folks, here we are. Another open house video. Wanted to just share with you, for those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, regular Facebook, you might have seen that I just shot a live video here from up in the patio of that house. Just wanted to talk about grinding it out again. I'm holding an open house out in deep Escondido for a super sweet, secluded home out in the hills of Escondido, not too far from the 15 freeway, but killer views, nice yard, mature fruit trees everywhere. It's been super dead so far, which sucks, but that's the whole point of this message, is grinding it out, right? That's what we do. We just freaking grind it out. We come out here and we put ourselves in a position to talk to folks about buying and selling real estate. And you post silly videos on your Facebook profile. You go live like I just did, and you put yourself out there, and it brings opportunity. Quick story before I let you guys go. The other day, I'm getting out of my car. I got suckered into a bowling league by my softball team guys, and I passed out those Padres magnets to everybody in the bowling league. And a few weeks went by, and like about 2 weeks ago, I'm getting out of my car in the parking lot, and a gentleman stops me and he goes, "Hey, you're a real estate broker, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He says, I think I want to sell my house because I found a house I really like. Didn't really, I slow played it, played cool with him, built a rapport. Come to find out, the house that he wants to buy is 1.2. It's in Oceanside, 1-2, and he owns 5 other properties himself. So effectively, if this goes through, I'll get a list for, I think his house is about worth 1-1, and then I'll get the buy side for 1-2, and then who knows what happens with those other properties. But it's these sorts of things, putting yourself out there as a real estate pro, as somebody who's willing to answer questions for free, no obligation. It's these types of actions that lead to real estate conversations that can then lead to commission checks, compensation payment. So that's the message for today. Grind it out, show up. I mean, this open house hasn't been super busy, but I wanted to make sure that I showed up for work effectively. So anyways, that's the message. Grind it out, press palms, talk to people. One more thing before I let you guys go. You know that I follow finance very closely. And I realized something about talk of the political nature in the country and the financial district being in disarray and home sales slowing, home prices being out of control. We still live in an area, regardless of how bad things get, where there's so many people, so many millions of people, that there are always going to be transitions, sales, transactions, whether it's death, divorce, diapers, diamonds. What's the 5th D? So anyways, point of me saying that is that there are always deals. You just have to get out there, press palms, ask for the business. And for you new guys out there, new folks, you just have to ask. Talk to a lot of people. And that's how you get to this point where I am in my career, where I've put so many years of talking to people about housing and buying and selling and investing and whatever the hell they want to talk about, that they start to reach out to me. They start to tap me on the shoulder. They start to shoot me a text message. They send me a direct message on social media. They like and they laugh at my silly Facebook posts. One thing I noticed about that post that I did last week or 2 weeks ago from the other open house was that it had about 400 views in the video, but the engagement was about 10%. So 40-ish people liked, commented. So what that really tells me is that even though people are not engaging, they're lurking, which we all do on social media. You guys are probably doing this with this video. But people see it and they remember that you're a real estate guy, gal. And then all of a sudden, at some time down the line, if you're consistent, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, hey, Dro, it's Phil. Haven't talked to you in forever. I actually saw your silly video the other day, and I want to buy a house. It's these type of conversations, and then all of a sudden, I've got a check for 20 grand, and I can make my gigantic car payment and pay for my lifestyle and move on to the next month. And I know that's a kind of a grind, and this video is getting very long-winded, but that's the grind we live in. Unless you're raised into money and you're just rich, we grind it out and we earn good money and we live a fairly comfortable life. And so stick with it. Stick with it is the message for today. Stick with it. Press palms. Ask for the business. No obligation conversations with anyone and everyone. That's it. Later.